It's time now for a look latest on local sports. We've got a lot of good news in sports as the girls volleyball team went to Griffin, Georgia in the first round of the state playoffs and won the best 3 out of 5 series by a score of 3-2 and now advanced to the Sweet 16. In round 2, they'll be at Shaw High School on Saturday. Coach Kayla Hodge reports the senior Sophie Fender had a career high 9 kills, 6 blocks, 3 aces this Saturday, round 2 at Shaw High School. Again, our congrats to the lady volleyball team. Looking at the bracket, 3 of our teams have made it to the Sweet 16 in our region. Southeast Bullock and the Islands both advanced as well to the Sweet 16. Looking at the bracket on the left side, it's Lovett and Sonoraville, Wayne County and Shaw, Westminster, Cherokee Bluff. Southeast Bullock takes on Whitewater at Whitewater, Stars Mill and the Islands, Heritage Catoosa against Pace Academy, Trinity Christian against Hampton, and North Hall against Holy Innocents. Again, our girls in the Sweet 16 and girls volleyball. Again, that second round matchup gets underway this Saturday. They travel to Shaw High School. Lady Yellow Jackets softball team won the Super Regional on Wednesday, and they're one of just 8 teams left in Quad A softball. They win 10-4 of the Lady Tigers of Troup County. Junior pitchers Addie Tyre and Dakota Crow combined for the win in the circle. Addie Tyre went 4 for 4 in the ball game, including an RBI double. Briley Westbury continued her hot hitting. She went 2 for 4 with the double. Macy Wilkerson, senior shortstop, 3 for 4 with the triple. With the win, the Lady Jackets improved to 21-4 on the season and punched their ticket to Columbus, where again they're just one of 8 teams in Class 4A softball. Here are the 8 teams in the event left. Wayne County takes on Central Carroll. The Islands advance. They take on East Forsyth. Walnut Grove takes on Whitewater, and West Lawrence plays Heritage Catoosa. Those are the 8 teams left in round 1. And looking at the state rankings, that Central Carroll team that Wayne County plays, they're currently ranked number 1 in the state. Whitewater is 2, Heritage Catoosa is 3, Wayne County comes in at number 4, West Lawrence at 5, East Forsyth 6, Walnut Grove 7, LaGrange 8th, Perry 9th, Islands 10th. Again, the only 2 teams in the top 10 that didn't advance to the Elite 8 were LaGrange and Perry. Perry played here and were defeated by Wayne County on the first day. So again, the matchups again, Central Carroll, the number 1 team in the state, will take on Wayne County in the first game. Islands against East Forsyth, Walnut Grove against Whitewater, West Lawrence against Heritage Catoosa. Those are the 8 teams headed to Columbus against a double elimination event, and it gets underway on Wednesday. In football news, the Wayne County Yellow Jackets are headed to Savannah tomorrow to take on the BC Cadets. This is for first place in the region. Our coverage gets underway at 6:30 at the Wayne County Coaches Show. Here's a portion of the show in which Coach Jay Beauchamp says he and his team are very excited about this opportunity.
Just excited. I'm proud of our players for, we talked about it earlier in the week. We earned the right to go play in a game like this in a top 10 battle, game of the week in Savannah. All the things that surrounded this game, man. I told the team, you've earned the right to go play in a game like this, and man, just go seize the opportunity, enjoy every second of it, and no reason to be anxious or nervous or anything like that. Just go play our brand of football. But it's exciting, and the more atmospheres and these type games that we can play in, it's going to do. It's going to benefit us down the road, because this is what we should be. This should be the norm. This should be what we look forward to every year, is to be playing in some big time games with a lot at stake.
And again, those comments, Coach Jay Beauchamp, you can hear all his comments tomorrow on the Wayne County Coach Show. That gets underway tomorrow at 6:30. Leads in our pregame show at 7. Kickoff at 7:30. Other games in the area Friday, Long County will host Liberty. Appling hosts Vidalia. Bradwell Institute at Statesboro. Brantley hosts Tatnall. Brunswick at South Effingham. Camden County hosts Valdosta. Glen Academy hosts Evans. Jeff Davis hosts Worth. Pierce County hosts Windsor Forest. New Hampstead's at the Islands. And Ware County, still the number 1 team in their classification, they host Greenbrier. We've got college football this evening on our sister station, WLOP AM 1370, as the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets look for their 3rd straight win under their interim coach. They host ACC opponent Virginia. Tech is 3-2, while the Cavaliers come in at 2-4. Game time 7:30. Pregame before that. Again, all the action on AM 1370. Big football game in Georgia Southern's conference last night. Appalachian State beat up on Georgia State 42-17. Major League Baseball playoffs continue today. The National League Series between San Diego and Philadelphia take the day off. They're tied 1-1 as the Padres win that second game in San Diego by a score of 8-5. In the American League Series, Game 2 tonight, as the Houston Astros will host the New York Yankees. Astros win last night, game 1 by a score of 4-2. Again, that's the only game tonight. American League action, New York at Houston, first pitch at 7:37. That's going to do it for latest in local sports.